What comes to mind when you think of a honeymoon? Some of you might think of quality time spent with the love of your life in a romantic setting, maybe on a tropical beach somewhere. But a honeymoon is characterized by hope and happiness. You and your significant other are together and the rest of the world just fades into the background. That is one of the distinguishing features. How many of you would characterize your daily routine as a honeymoon? How about your job? I get it, it probably depends on where you work. I have spent the last 30 years as a prosecutor with the district attorney's office, seeking justice for victims and safety for my community. In the evenings, I spent rehearsing and performing as a concert violinist with my local symphony orchestra. Many of you have similar schedules. You are juggling different responsibilities and doing a variety of different things during the course of your day. What if I told you I could introduce you to somebody who would make your life easier, who would do some of your work for you, freeing up more of your day to enjoy life? Would you be interested? Meet artificial intelligence, or AI for short, the revolutionary new technology of our day. Now, I was curious too about how AI might make my life easier, and I wondered whether it wasn't that special someone that I'd been looking for. So, because a honeymoon has to start somewhere, I thought about going on a first date, and I did. It was the middle of the night. 2 a.m. Not exactly the time you'd think of going on a date, much less a first date. But I was up preparing for trial and needed somebody to brainstorm with. And I knew AI is always awake. So I chose a popular platform, logged on, and asked my first question. Give me 5 things modern jurors look at in deciding the credibility of an expert witness. Magically, I had a list, and it was a good list. So I asked it another question, and we began to talk. Like any new acquaintanceship, conversation sparks chemistry. Now, chemistry with your computer may lead you to disclose more information and ask more questions. Pretty soon, you'll be giving it a honey-do list. Tell me what to pack for that business trip to Seattle next week. Don't forget my umbrella. Refresh my resume and my wardrobe for that important new job interview. Or maybe you'll find yourself asking it for information. How do I make a gluten-free 7-layer dip for Monday Night Football? What is that pain in my right leg when I press the gas pedal? You see, quite simply, AI is technology. It is technology that's able to source, search, and summarize information from a wide variety of online sources, tailor-made, wrapped up with a nice bow just for you, faster and quicker than any Google search, and without the ads. Sound good? Then why haven't some of you been on a first date? Or maybe you are dating, but you're unwilling to commit. Oh, I know, it's probably that word artificial, isn't it? I mean, artificial means fake. We are taught to avoid anything artificial, from artificial colors in our foods, to artificial friendships in the workplace, to artificially inflated prices in the marketplace. Or maybe it's fear of the unknown. I mean, how many of us really know how AI works? Or maybe you have privacy concerns. I mean, what does AI do with the information we give it? Or maybe like a real dating website, you are overwhelmed with all of the options. How will you ever choose? Well, your first date with AI doesn't need to be a blind date, because these are good questions. Research your digital dance partner before you step into the ballroom, lest you get swept off your feet. Knowledge is power. Find out how long the AI platform has been in existence, Who else do you know that uses it? Where does it get its information? What does it do with your information? Who does it share it with? When you have learned the answers to these questions, you will be ready to make a selection. And when you make a selection to satisfy your need for speed, take it slow. There is no reason to rush down the aisle to the altar, moving too quickly from a first date to a honeymoon. Because what characterizes a honeymoon? What are you thinking about during that sweet period of time? A honeymoon is characterized by passionate positivity. You are living in a bubble of bliss, resistant to any kind of information that would ruin the mood. When you're sitting down there on the beach with your new spouse, you're wearing more than sunglasses. You're wearing rose-colored glasses, having left your reading glasses on a nightstand somewhere during the courtship. Well, new AI users feel the same way. They are beguiled and bewitched by their new digital companions. They are loving the new relationship, and they're equally resistant to negative information, doing what they can to mute red flags if they see them at all. So how does this happen? Here's how. At the beginning of any new relationship, both parties are on their best behavior. This is where AI has an advantage. AI is programmed to please. One of its most alluring attributes is its manners. It treats you with attention, interest, and respect. It is affirming, validating, and flattering. Some people have never been treated that well before and are basking in the warm glow of positive attention. Now, add to that the fact that AI is never tired, never bored, never has a headache. It is always there for you. Some users become enamored with this relationship, leading to the illusion of intimacy. But remember, AI is a program, not a paramour, an information source, not a soulmate. Even if you feel like AI only has eyes for you, keep your own eyes open, because you will see that there's trouble in paradise. AI has made headlines over the last several years for all the wrong reasons. It has been involved in famous cases delivering misinformation, sometimes called hallucinating. Now, this can be a disaster in the legal profession where we rely on authority and citation. Everything needs to be accurate. It can be a tragedy in the personal realm, where AI digital therapists gone rogue have given harmful information to vulnerable young users seeking advice. And there are some people that will admit they would rather talk to an artificial listener than the real thing. Some of my sex crimes victims have shared with me they would rather talk about tragic, traumatic, graphic details with a chatbot, because a chatbot doesn't judge, doesn't victim blame, and can't be triggered listening to that disturbing information. But see, here is where AI's benefit can also be its downfall. It's inhumanity. AI may not be triggered, but it also can't identify with you. It can't empathize with you. It's never walked in your shoes. It has no personal history. AI has no past. AI is the future, and the future is here. So how do you navigate this brave new relationship? Well, used properly, you and AI can do more than coexist. You can be better together. Isn't that what newlyweds say to each other on a honeymoon? You complete me. Well, AI can complete your research in record time and may even be able to complete your sentences as you type, but that's because you've programmed it with the information to work with. AI is algorithmic, not authentic. So as you navigate this relationship, allow me to give you 3 tips. Number 1, Maintain boundaries. Avoid personal or provocative prompts. Use AI for informational purposes, not emotional purposes. Number 2, less is more. Resist the desire to share anything confidential or anything that would be characterized as oversharing, lulled by some false sense of security and trust. Number 3, trust but verify. AI can formulate an answer, you can fact check. If you understand the risks and the rewards, the benefits and the potential biases, then you'll be able to set practical, personal, and professional guidelines and guardrails that will allow you to maintain objectivity. And this is important because with that objectivity, you can enjoy working with AI. You can use AI ethically and effectively, from the classroom to the boardroom to your living room. Just keep it out of the bedroom. Keeping passion and perspective, a partnership with AI, can be a match made in heaven, grounded with good judgment here on earth. Think for yourself, date responsibly, and enjoy the honeymoon.